Imagine waking up one day and finding out that the world's most famous painting, the Mona Lisa, has just vanished. That's exactly what happened in 1911, when this iconic masterpiece was stolen right from the Louvre in Paris. Today, we're diving into the juicy, scandalous details of one of the greatest art heists in history, filled with clueless guards, a daring thief, and an international manhunt. Buckle up, because this is one wild ride through art history. Let's uncover the twists, turns, and gossip that made the Mona Lisa theft the talk of the town and the world. The morning of the heist. It all started on the morning of August 21, 1911. The Louvre was getting ready to open its doors when a shocking discovery was made. The Mona Lisa, the star of the museum, was missing. Can you imagine the panic? The guards were frantically searching every corner, but the world's most famous smile had simply vanished. It didn't take long before the news hit the streets. Paris was buzzing with rumors. How could someone possibly steal the Mona Lisa? Theories started flying around like gossip at a royal court. The clueless guards. Now get this, the Louvre wasn't exactly Fort Knox. The guards at the time were pretty lax, to say the least. Some of them even admitted that they didn't notice the painting was gone until the next day. Can you believe it? Imagine losing the most famous painting in the world and not even realizing it until 24 hours later. Talk about a major facepalm moment. And when they did notice, the guard in charge initially thought it had been taken down for cleaning or photography. It wasn't until hours later that they realized the truth. Someone had walked right out with the Mona Lisa. Dramatic reenactment of guards running through the Louvre in panic asterisk. The world reacts. As news of the theft spread, the world went into a frenzy. Everyone wanted to know who could pull off such a daring heist. The newspapers were all over it, spinning wild stories and pointing fingers. Some even suspected the Germans, thinking it was some kind of political plot. After all, tensions were high in Europe back then. And of course, the rumor mill went wild. Was it an inside job? Did the thief have a secret buyer lined up? Theories ranged from the ridiculous to the downright insane. But while everyone was gossiping, the real culprit was just sitting back and enjoying the chaos. Who stole the Mona Lisa? So who was the mastermind behind this audacious theft? Enter Vincenzo Peruggia, an Italian handyman who had been working at the Louvre. Peruggia wasn't exactly your typical criminal mastermind. He wasn't in it for the money or even for the thrill. No, Peruggia believed he was doing a patriotic duty by returning the Mona Lisa to Italy, claiming it had been stolen by Napoleon. Talk about a misguided sense of nationalism. On that fateful day, Peruggia simply walked into the museum, took the painting off the wall, hid it under his work smock, and strolled right out the door. Can you believe it? He just walked out with the Mona Lisa as if it was no big deal. This guy had some serious nerve. The Mona Lisa's missing years. So, where did the Mona Lisa go during its 2-year disappearance? Believe it or not, Peruggia kept the painting hidden in his tiny Paris apartment, stashed away in a wooden trunk. He lived with the world's most famous painting under his bed for over 2 years. Imagine having that kind of secret. It's like hiding the crown jewels in your closet and just going about your day. But after 2 years, Peruggia decided it was time to fulfill his patriotic duty. He packed up the Mona Lisa and headed to Florence, Italy, where he tried to sell it to a local art dealer. The dealer, smelling something fishy, alerted the authorities, and Peruggia was promptly arrested. The Mona Lisa was finally returned to the Louvre, and Peruggia became an unlikely folk hero in Italy for a brief moment. The aftermath and legacy. When the Mona Lisa finally returned to the Louvre, it wasn't just a painting anymore. It was a global icon. The theft had made it the most famous painting in the world. People from all over flocked to see the painting that had been at the center of such a wild adventure. And as for Peruggia, he served a short sentence in prison and then faded back into obscurity. But the Mona Lisa, She became more famous than ever, with her mysterious smile now linked forever to one of the greatest art heists in history. So the next time you see the Mona Lisa, remember, it's not just her smile that's mysterious, but the wild story of how she almost disappeared forever. If you enjoyed this tale of art, crime, and a bit of scandal, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more historical gossip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.